looks over there, and I'm looking at what he's watching. He's looking at what I'm watching. People might not know this about me. I'm a massive Jack Bauer fan. If Jack Bauer from 24, Kiefer Sutherland, was ever in a video game, he'd be my main. That's a man that I can get into character any day of the week. I love that character to death. So help me God, I made the shit out of him to make a 24 fighting game. Anyway, so I bring it up because I noticed he's watching season 5 of 24 right next to me. He's on like episode 3 or 4. It's the best season in 24 history. It's the one that's the highest rated. Everything, it just goes to shit. It's the best season ever. I noticed it right off the bat because I recognize all the actors, the characters, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty early because they're doing X, Y, Z. And I just look over there and make a notice, and I just keep running and watching Walking Dead. And I'm on like season 1 of Walking Dead. I think like episode 1. Like they're just walking around the fields, or zombies are blowing up little kids' heads and zombie heads and here and there. And he's walking like a little slow ass on the treadmill. Don't like that he's wearing shorts with black socks. It already bothers me. And he's over there looking at what I'm watching, and he's going like, ugh, 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 like doing like these weird, like gross faces, like, ugh, and like these pretentious faces. Okay, like he's constantly just like, he's constantly just doing these faces like, ugh, how could he watch this shit? Like what I'm watching is trash, and how dare I gross him out in his presence next to him? All right, so he does this not once, not twice. He does this for a fucking hour. Like, he's constantly over there looking at what I'm watching, obviously not happy or entertained with what I'm watching, but showing me physically out of his face how how just disgusted he is that I would dare be in his gym watching this shit right next to him. Like I'm watching some kind of like fucking male gangbang porn or something. So I'm literally just looking at him like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, like the first 3 minutes, I get it. You're grossed out. Look at you're supposed to be watching season 5 of 24. Why are you even paying attention? My dog's looking at me so worried right now.
The season that you said was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, which is like the best season. Why are you even giving a shit about what I'm watching? So he does this literally for an hour. At this point, I'm pissed. Like, he's ruining my Walking Dead season 1 experience. Like, I had just got into the show. I'm enjoying my show, but I'm having a very, very, very hard time enjoying my watching and workout experience. Like, I got heart rate up and everything. I'm going full tilt, and I got this fucking dumb fat ass next to me, just so pretentious looking at me. So here's what happens. We just so happen to finish our run, his walk and my run around the same time when I finish my episode. So I get off the treadmill and he gets off his, and we start walking kind of like away from the area. I said, oh, hey, I made a motion to my ear, like to pull off his headphones because he was wearing headphones watching his stuff. I was like, hey, pull your headphones off. And he's like, oh, okay. And he pulls his headphones off. I was like, hey, just want to let you know that the season you're watching, season 5, the president is responsible for everything. You don't find out anything until like episode 16. There's only 8 episodes left, but then it's too late for him to make up for the mistakes he's done. And she dies, and that person's going to die in the next episode. It's a really huge surprise. I'm just telling you this because I want to fuck up every bit of your experience of season 5, the best 24 season ever to be made, because you just fucked up my watching experience of The Walking Dead season 1. Fuck you. And I walked away.
Wow.
I completely ruined. Season 5 surprise is so big. It's like
I've never seen it.
No, dude,
it's like 24, and now I'm not going to watch it. You have ruined it. You sort of have ruined my 24.
It's like the president of the United States is responsible for all the worldwide terrorist attacks. It is the best planned thing ever, the best written thing ever. And it was the biggest kept secret for 18 episodes or 16 episodes. And then you find out at the end when it's too late. You're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? This is like an adrenaline rush. I ruined that experience for him. And I felt so proud.
Some lady ruined my experience in The Sixth Sense.
Oh, really?
They were sitting right behind me, right when the movie started, and he dies. She goes, oh, she doesn't know. She's already dead. And I'm like, what the fuck, lady? What the fucking ruined the whole movie.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. As soon as I got out of there, I called Mike and Lord of the Fly. I told him exactly what happened. He just started laughing. He was like, I could see you do that. But I was so mad that this guy just wouldn't mind his damn business. for a little bit of the time, and I just ruined season 5 for him. It was awesome. I felt so proud.
Yeah. There's Rebelo, one of the top 5 Sub-Zero players.
Yeah, season 5 was definitely the worst. I mean, it was the best season by far. The president and the president later came back in subsequent seasons, but he eventually got killed. But it was amazing.
Oh, Rebelo, why do they do this? Why do Sub-Zero players do that? When you slide and you keep it over the ground, you get the guaranteed clone and then toss. All Johnny Cage can do is throw a full screen shadow kick. You get the clone toss is such a fucked up move. I wouldn't know about that dig. I think I'd be number 6.
Hey, Augie. My puppies are playing now.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it sounds like a Michael. Oh God, shut up, Augie. Shh.
That's why I don't do forward 1-2. You see what happened to Rebelo right there? They say, Tom, why don't you do forward 1-2? That's why I don't do forward 1-2. What the fuck was that? Slide, Rebelo, slide.
Tom, did you hear my Predator
Yeah.
impersonation? It's pretty good, huh? I feel weird doing it on a phone call with someone because it sounds like an animal sound or something. Your dog's name is Joe Kim? No, it's not Joe Kim. No, what? No, it's Simon and Augie. Simon is 6 and Augie is about 9 months.
Johnny Cage wins. Pay your respects.
My dogs are getting way too hyper at the wrong time. They better not wake up my kid. I'll be so mad. All right, Tom.
Yeah.
Everyone in Streamland.
Johnny Cage.
Everyone in Streamland. Everyone on Tomland. Everywhere. Type 1 if this is a terrible idea. Type 2 if this is a great idea. Okay. Do you know how we named my daughter? All right.
No.
This is. I hate how you said that. I mean, I loved it, but I hate it. All right, everyone's already hitting 1. Hold on, don't type 1 or 2 until I say it. So, when Amanda was 5 months pregnant, we didn't have a name yet, but we wanted to name her Meredith. The name was originally Meredith, and we're like, we're just going to go with Meredith. Let's go have some fun at my friend's fantasy football draft, and there was like 25 people there. It was cookouts. We were having a cookout and a lot of drinking, a lot of games, just whatever. And we had a fantasy football draft. After the fantasy football draft, me and my friend Zach at the time, used to be my best friend, had a killer idea. We said, let's have a name draft. We didn't know if it was a guy or girl. We do 16 names on the left bracket, 16 names on the right bracket. Female on the, well, it's male on the left and female on the right. And what we did was the winner of the draft, the winner of the name draft is the first name, and the runner-up is the middle name. So everyone entered a name, and we voted on the top 16 names to put on the board. We did, and then we did the same thing for the girls. All the girl names were very normal. They were like, Lucy, Janice, Jana, Meredith, Zoe, Ruby, Belle, things like that. The guys' names were like Thunderhawk, The Nothing, Axel, The Killer, things like that, like the worst names. And the guy's name that won was the Nothing Thunderhawk. So the boy's name when he was born had to be the Nothing, middle name Thunderhawk, and the girl's name that won was Zoe Bell. And we're like, wow, actually, we promised each other we wouldn't take this seriously or take the name seriously. So, but we actually really like the name Zoe Bell. So we went with Zoe Grace, which is her great-great-grandmother's name. So, so I set that up by saying this. What if we have 16 people that represent a guy's name and 16 people that represent, well, actually, I know it's going to be a boy. So we'd have 16 or 32 names that represent each player, and the tournament player that wins, the name has to be the baby's name, and the runner-up has to be the middle name.
It's a terrible idea. Because Sid the Hayes will win, and your son will be Sadiq.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
You'll have Sid the Hayes will win, so it's Sadiq, and then no, you have to use their real name, so it'll be. You have to use their gamer name, so it'll be Sid the Hayes, middle name Devil May Spy. So Sid the Hayes, Devil May Spy. Everything, or something else.
It was Zod and Kenshi were a name on the list back in the day in 2010.
Or Deg and Revolver.
Zoe Bell is actually one of the best female stunt actresses ever. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't know that.
How about this?
Do you know? I'm going to tell you this. This is a true story. Do you know what my wife admitted to me last week? She would agree to name our son Kenshi if she didn't know it was a Mortal Kombat character's name.
I would never agree to that.
She had no idea. I mean, she did have an idea, but she said if she didn't have an idea, she would actually like the name. I was like, oh, come on. That's such bull. That's such a...
Can't do that.
Do you know what her favorite name was?
No.
She wanted to name the kid Jackson. And I was like, can we just like kind of go like 21st century? I don't either, honestly. I was like thinking in my head, fuck no, hell no, I'm done. So I was like, can we just name him Jax and like maybe do like just Jax? And that's cooler, right? She's like, that sounds good, actually. I like that name. And like for a week or two, she loved it. And then I was like, can we name the middle name Briggs? And she was like, wait, Jax Brit? She said, isn't that like a Mortal? I was like, shit. So I messed it up. I was actually gonna name my kid Jax. I almost got away with it.
I'd be trying to slip in Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Actually, down Fortality members hearing about that. I think I actually posted a video of the name draft. I think I recorded a video. I think I posted it on YouTube. Yeah, I actually had the burger and the fries, and I went for the milkshake. Like I had the burger and the fries with Jax, but then I just I said Briggs, and that pushed everything over a loop.
Damn it, Rebelo. Why would you throw him there? You needed damage. 1-1 ice blast after blocking that fucking nut punch. You need that damage, man. Not a throw. Not a knockdown when you can't take chip. Definitely not a knockdown when you can't take chip.
Yeah. If I name my kid Sue Howell, that'd be funny. And Terry, no, nobody would fuck with a kid named Sue Howell.
No.
What are the top 3 Mortal Kombat names that if you named your kid, nobody would screw with?
Oh, right, Joe.
Dude, Boraicho, come on. That kid's getting beat up all day.
Not true. That kid will go to school with a
No.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sorry. Based on name alone, Boraicho, oh, look, it's Boraicho. You know, like, come on, man.
That name strikes fear into people. Goro.
Come on.